today I want to walk through some Sephora sets that are a good deal and some that are a bad deal. I did a whole series like this last holiday season for their holiday sets, but they actually launched sets all throughout the year. There are some new ones, and there are a few that we really need to discuss because some of these are actually not a great deal at all. And you know it's serious when I brought out the notebook to break down the math. So I'll tell you which sets you should maybe look into and which sets to avoid. Let's jump in. Starting with the best sets, and we'll leave the horrible values for the end, but I want to start off with a huge one. Like, we are starting off strong. This set, oh my goodness, this is a good one. I'm even thinking about picking this up myself. Let me scoot over so I can put a photo of it on here. This is called the Clean Me Up Beauty Set. This retails for $35 and it is, wait for it, a $110 value. Oh my gosh. Okay, so again, not only do I have the notebook, I have my laptop right here. We're very serious today. In this set, what I think makes it the best deal, like this is the best set on the Sephora website right now, in my opinion. Also, everything in this set is cruelty free, which is so cool. The big ticket item for me is this blush / lip product from Rose Inc. This is a full size of their cream blush. That retails already for $32. So if you were ever planning to buy this in this shade, you know, it only comes in one shade in the set, that is the shade Delphine. But if you wanted it in that shade, get this set because for $3 more, you're getting all of this. Also, that Tower 28 mascara in here is full sized. That is like the #1 most hyped up mascara of the moment. Retails for $20 on its own. So again, if that is your go-to mascara, maybe consider getting this set if you were thinking about repurchasing it, because for $15 more, you're getting everything. Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic, Give by Gwen Stefani lipstick, Necessaire body lotion, Lawless lip plumper, and a perfume mini of the Fleur Missing Person Eau de Parfum. Fleur as a brand just has me really excited and intrigued. Like, this is such a good value. Okay, I won't spend too long on this, but I will have everything linked down below as always. I do use affiliate links, so if you choose to shop through any of those, I do receive a small commission, so thank you if you choose to use them. But let's move on to the next best set. The Gleamy Dreamy makeup set. Okay, Sephora with these names. This one retails for $49 and the value is $117. I'm telling you, the sets that individual brands come out with are not always as great, and you're gonna notice that in the second half of the video. But when Sephora does these favorite sets, I don't know how they do it. The value is normally unbelievable. Okay, and this set, once again, all cruelty free. I'm kind of looking at this one. I think I'm personally more interested in the other set, but let me tell you what's in this one. So you're getting a full size of that Lawless blush. Also, I like the shade that they chose. It is, I feel like it could work for a lot of skin tones. Obviously not gonna work for everyone, but I feel like they chose a good option if you can only put one shade in a set. I think a lot of people could use that blush. That is full size. The Milk Bronzer Stick is full size. It's funny, you look at it here and you're like, oh, that's not a mini. The bronzer stick from Milk now is so small. Do you remember years ago, it used to be 1 ounce of product. It used to be gigantic, but now this actually is the full size. So you get a full size of that. Full size of the Patrick Ta lip gloss. Full size of the Sunday Riley lip balms. Those, the internet is obsessed with those. I think they're wonderful. I think this, I like the shade of this one. Like, once again, if any of these are your favorites or something you were wanting to buy, I think it's worth at least considering the set. This one is not as high of a value as the other one, but you get so many full-size products in this. You're also getting the Brow Freeze, the niacinamide drops from Do Recipe, from Glow Recipe, the Dew Drops. Those are my favorite. You're getting an Ilia mascara, a Rare Beauty spray. Like, you guys, this is a great set. Okay, one set that I wanted to mention that is not a Sephora favorite set, but I think is still a great value is this one from Tatcha. Now, the value is not as high as these Sephora sets, but it's still pretty great. So for $68, you are getting $118 worth of product. And if you are a Tatcha fan and you love their stuff, and or you were just wanting to try a nice variety from Tatcha, I think this is a great place to start. You're getting the cleansing oil, the rice wash, the deep cleanse, the essence, the water cream, and the dewy skin cream. I also think, I know we're not talking holiday sets yet, but this seems like something that would make a really nice gift. I mean, it's still expensive at $70 basically, but the value is definitely there if you or someone you love is a Tatcha fan. Some of the bad sets that I think you should skip. Let's start with this one that I have talked about before, but it deserves bringing up again. This right here, the Pillow Talk set from Charlotte Tilbury. Let me preface this by saying, when you see the photo here, you think, okay, great value. You're getting the Pillow Talk lip liner and a Pillow Talk lipstick for $25. But something I've noticed, on Sephora, you have to pay attention. If they don't have right next to it, like, this is the value, it's probably because the actual cost is higher than the value of the products. Now, I say this as someone who has purchased this set before. Let me show you what the lipstick looks like. Okay, here it is. It's very small. For reference, here it is next to a normal size lipstick. This is the Sigma lipstick, so you're not getting a ton of product here, and the component is not great. The first time that I tried this, it like fell out of here and I had to shove it back in. This is not stable. It wiggles around, so it definitely doesn't feel luxe. But if you were really wanting to try that shade, maybe it could be worth picking up. And here's the thing I will say about the bad value sets. The value really comes down to us and like, will we use these products? So for something like a lipstick, if you have never used up a full-size lipstick, the value might still be higher for you to buy this, even though there's not a lot of product there and the cost per ounce is more expensive than buying the actual full-size lipstick. But if you're not gonna finish either lipstick, this would still be a better value for you. So I think it comes down to the individual, but considering your own collection and what you may or may not use, I don't think this is a great value. And when I broke down the actual value of the product, it is $27.08. So if we're doing the math and breaking it down, there is about a $2 savings here. But again, it's really gonna come down to, will you use up the full-size lipstick? Okay, a Sol de Janeiro set. This is the pink body spray. This is number 68, and I talked about this in a recent video. So many of you guys are like, go to the store and smell it. So I smelled this, and I smelled the one in the red bottle. I like both, and I can't decide which one I like more. So I was intrigued by this set. I'm like, maybe I should get it. So I wanted to look into it. This set retails for $30, and the value is $36. So, I mean, they're definitely not like cheating you here or anything, but it's not as much of a bang for your buck as many of the other sets on Sephora. Like, the only reason I would recommend this is if you really wanted all three products. And sometimes that's the thing with these sets. You almost have to do the math. Like, okay, yeah, there's a $6 savings here, but if the only product I'm actually interested in here is the spray, maybe I should just buy a full size of the spray, you know? Especially if you look at this and you're like, well, I'm not really gonna use the body wash. Because in this set, you get the Elastic Cream, which is the lotion, you get the body wash, and you get the fragrance mist. These are all for the scent 68. So I don't think this is like the worst value, but I would say it's one I would ask myself, you know, do I actually want the set or do I just want the body spray? And I could just buy the body spray. Two sets to talk about from Fenty. And there's something I have noticed. There is a pattern now that I've been doing these Sephora Sets videos for a little while now. When I was doing them last year, I got very familiar with the brands that have wonderful sets and the brands that don't. And Fenty, I would say more often than not, their sets are not a great value. But once again, it's kind of going to depend on you. If you'll use up the full product or not, there could still be a value there for you. But in terms of like cost per ounce, Fenty sets are not normally a huge savings. So I want to talk about two in particular. One where it's just not a great deal, and one where you're literally not saving any money. So this one is just not a great deal, but it's not bad. This is called the On Awf Set. I think that's a cute name. You're getting the makeup melting cleanser and you're getting the volumizing mascara. These are minis of both, and this set retails for $25, and the actual value there is $29. So this is one of those where I'm like, unless you really wanted to try both of these and you were curious just to pick up a mini to start, I don't know that there's a huge savings here. If the only thing you're really interested in is the mascara, I would say just buy the mascara for a full size at full price. Or if you just wanted the cleansing balm, I would just get that. There's not a huge savings here. It's not a horrible set. They're not cheating you, but like there's not much of a discount. The other set that I want to talk about, the math just doesn't add up on this one. So this is called the Travel Size Starter Set, and you're getting 4 skincare products. You could argue you're only getting 3 though, because one of these is a foil packet. So in the set, you're getting a cleanser, a toner, a sunscreen, and then a body butter. So this is another one of those where they don't put the math on there for you. You have to do it yourself. So that's how you know right away, yeah, there's not really a savings here. So let me look at my notes. Let me look at my math. I calculated out 2 different price tags because I calculated one without the foil packet, because for me, I don't think there's really a value in a foil packet. So if we consider that that's not in there, because that just kind of feels like a little freebie, minus the foil packet, the value is $43.18, which is $2 less than this actually cost. So it actually costs more to buy this. I mean, granted, again, you couldn't buy these minis, so like the math doesn't fully add up like 1 for 1 there, but like there's no savings here. But just to be fair, I gave a price to the foil packet. I did the math, I broke it down. The foil packet is worth approximately $1.77. So if you consider that, the full price here is $44.95. So still, to buy this costs you 5 cents more than it is worth. Maybe you were curious to try these products. I understand there's an incentive to maybe start with a mini, especially when it comes to skincare, just to see if you like it. So I understand if someone still like was interested in this set, but I'm here to tell you there's no value to it. It's not a value set. It's just a set. And this next one, I have a specific brand to talk about here, but I would say this just goes in general. There is never that much value to a perfume set like this. Almost never. So the one I specifically wanted to highlight is from Ellis Brooklyn. This is the Scent Diary Fragrance Discovery Set. This retails for $32 and you're getting 9 mini fragrances. So the cost per each mini fragrance is, where did I write this? That's kind of simple math. I should be able to do that in my head, but it's $3.50 a fragrance, which I don't think is bad. But the thought of spending $32, which by the way, they say it's a $54 value. Okay, sure, but still, like, is it really? No. Because the thought of spending $32 on this, when these are the little things you get for free, I cannot justify it. I understand with fragrance, you need to wear it on the skin. You need to test it out. I get that, but I would just rather go into Sephora, smell them, spray it on my body. Maybe you don't have a Sephora accessible to you, so I understand where for some people this might make a lot of sense to buy this and see if you like a scent on yourself, but I'm here to tell you, it's not a great value. Like those things you're getting, those are the free ones. Like even the other day in my Sephora order, I picked out my Point Perk and it was this fragrance from Clean Reserve. This is still nicer than that, and this was my free Point Perk, and this is at least in like a glass container. There's a good amount of product here. These are just those little things with the plastic lids. Like, you might as well go through a magazine and take the little paper one and rub it on yourself. Like, that's basically what you're getting with this. And Sephora themselves, they will do like fragrance favorite sets, and those I think are a better value, because a lot of times with these Sephora sets, when they do the mascara ones or the fragrance ones, they will have a coupon in there. And once you test everything out on your skin and you decide your favorite one, you take that coupon and you redeem it for a full size. That's not the case with this. These are just a bunch of free samples. Like, you could go into Sephora and say, hey, do you have a little sample of this? They probably do. These are like the ones that they send you without you even having to like add it to your cart. They just end up in your box of your order and you're like, oh, okay. And all of the fragrance brands do this. I'm not just specifically pointing out Ellis Brooklyn. They all have a set like this where the value just is not there. What I would say instead, if you want to test out some fragrances, Sephora always has like these little freebies you can do. So if you go to the website, go under the section of sales and offers and go to beauty offers, if you scroll down, they have offers in every category, like skincare, hair care, fragrance. And at the time I'm looking right now while I'm filming this, there's only one fragrance sample available. It's for Victor and Rolf, but keep your eyes peeled to that because they change it frequently. You can get so many, like these little things that, like those little ones that they're selling you for Ellis Brooklyn, those are the type of things you can get for free. You just add that to your order. You do not need to be paying $30 for it. I'm actually so excited for the holiday sets to come out soon. Not that I'm like trying to rush holiday season, but I'm excited to talk through those in a few months when they are added to the Sephora website. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will go ahead and see you in my next one. Bye.